Hey everybody, I'm Joey and today I'm back with another bite-sized cooking hack. Today we're going to talk about two-zone fires and why they're important for cooking thick meat. So follow me and let's fire it up. Today, I'm here to talk to you about two-zone fires. So why are two-zone fires important? Well, let me explain what I mean by two-zone. It means we have a side that's direct heat and a side that's indirect heat. And there's a couple of different ways to accomplish that. Before I get into that, let me tell you why it's important. First of all, it's really necessary when you have a thick steak, something that's over 1.5 inches thick. Also, with like a tenderloin and large roast, you really want that indirect heat to help bring up the internal temperature. If you leave a thick cut over direct heat for too long, guess what? You'll end up with burnt, bitter, charred steak, and that is no bueno. So let's talk about the couple different ways we can achieve that indirect heat. One of them is right here with this vortex. Check it out, all right? This is just a little piece that goes right here, right in the center of your Weber kettle. You've seen us grill with this before. We've used it to make some incredible crispy baked chicken wings. Now this fire isn't going right now, but once it is, we go ahead, we throw in this grill grate on top, just like so, and then we have a two-zone fire. The first zone is right here in the middle. That's gonna be ripping hot heat, but we're not gonna put the chicken wings over the direct heat. Why? Well, it's a fatty cut of meat. That fat is gonna drip down, cause flare-ups, and you're gonna end up with black chicken wings. So what we do is we put the chicken wings around the exterior over the indirect heat, and that allows them to get nice, cooked, and crispy. And you can do the same thing with any number, again, of thick steaks and roast. When you put the dome on top of this Weber kettle, it really starts to act like an air fryer. So you have that heat that comes up, hits the top of the dome, pushes down around the exterior, and really gets those wings or your roast. You can use it with burgers. I've seen a lot of different recipes with this vortex to get it nice and hot. But that's just one way. Let me show you another. Now, here I got gloves on. You know, cooking can get messy sometimes. For me, that's a lot of the fun of it. But the other way to build a two-zone fire is just to take these coals and scoot them over to one side. All right, now this has a couple bars going right down the middle of it, so I really know what is truly one side and what is the other. So you get all your coals to one side, and then you get the fire started, which we're gonna do here just in a minute, because we got some great tasting steaks to make. But over here, we would have our direct heat. We're gonna use that to sear for, 60 to 90 seconds before we rotate. And but again, if it's really thick, the center is not gonna cook before the exterior does. So we really wanna move that steak either before or after searing, it really doesn't matter, over to the indirect heat. When you have it on the indirect heat before you sear, that's called the reverse sear method, and it's a really great way to make some incredibly tasty steaks. But as we say here, there might be some wrong ways to cook, but there's a lot of right ways to cook. Look, don't listen to those meat elitists who tell you that there's only one right way to cook and grill meat. There's a lot. And in talking with pros and backyard grillers from across the country, I hear all kinds of incredible ideas. So whether you reverse sear, first over indirect heat and then sear over direct heat, or you sear first and go over indirect heat, both are valid ways to make some incredible tasting steaks. So next time you're cooking chicken wings, a thick steak, a big old roast like a beef tenderloin, you're gonna wanna be able to use both indirect and direct to help turn up the tasty for you and your guests. Hey everybody, if you like this video, you guys know the drill. Go ahead and hit that big thumbs up like button, or even better, subscribe to our channel for future updates. We release a new video every single week, whether it's one of these bite-sized cooking hacks, our Red Meat Lover show where we're actually sharing recipes, or we have a new show coming out this fall called Meat America. So stay tuned and we'll show you how to cook better so you can turn up the tasty right in your own kitchen. I'll see you guys soon.